Before we start, Fires is going to start that game for us on Saturday, and we will make a move after Friday's game. Larry?
Outstanding pitching today. Peralta was great, 9 strikeouts, 1 walk, and the bullpen was terrific.
Yeah, everybody, really good job. Willie probably should have given up nothing instead of the 1 run, but did a really nice job. Commanded his fastball really well. Sliders were good, and I think with him being able to go, we pushed him a little bit, but being able to go into the 7th inning for us, we thought was important. And then JJ comes in and does a great job, and Will to get to the out, and Frankie. So yeah, great job pitching.
Now, the way you pushed Willie, is that more indicative of how you feel about him right now, or kind of what's happening in your bullpen right now?
I don't know. I have a lot of confidence in Willie, and he doesn't seem to lose his stuff when he gets to a point where most guys do. I looked up there at one time, I saw his 98th pitch, and it was 98 miles an hour. So he's just a big, strong guy, and I think when he's pitching well, his pitch count got up there in the 1st inning. And then after that, I thought he did a real nice job, and that's why we pushed him a little bit.
When you did pull him, was it because he was going to get over 120?
Yeah, and it was if he has a long at-bat the next one, and it also gives JJ a little bit of breathing room, which I think is important at times.
He's kind of become a big game pitcher for you, Willie. I mean, he had that game just before the break, kind of stopped that streak heading in. Mm-hmm. Back-to-back losses out of the break. He came in, so he's kind of your big game guy right now.
Yeah, and he's talked about it, so I know it's on his mind that when we need a good start, he's going to do whatever he can to give us that start, and it's worked well for him. So if he can continue this through, which we really need him to do, I don't mean he doesn't have to be that good, but just continue to give us those good starts. We need him. I mean, we need the big, strong guy to have innings and keep those the run totals down, and then hopefully the other guys continue to do what they're doing, and we're competitive every single night we go out. We feel like with our starting staff, and regardless of who we're facing, we know what kind of arms we have seen lately, and we know what kind of arms we're going to see, and it's important for us to be able to match it. And we feel like with our 5 we can.
Curious the way his 1st inning kind of started today, those 3 or 4 guys getting on in a row.
Yeah, I wasn't concerned because of the way it happened. It was a bloop jam shot that we don't get to, and it was 2 ground balls that are not hit that hard. They're just located well. So it's different when you see 3 line drives hit. But I really thought he threw the ball well the 1st inning, and there's not much you can do when you hit a chopper through 1st and 2nd because you have a runner on 1st, and then the ground ball up the middle. So I thought he threw the ball well.
Ron, did you think a big turning point? I think it was the 5th inning. They had a run in. Of course, the wild pitch strikeout led to the run, but then 2 on and no outs, and Posey and Sandoval coming up, and he strikes out Posey and gets Sandoval on a double play grounder.
Yeah, big pitches when we needed them, and you're always concerned when you have 1st and 2nd, and you have those 2 guys coming up. So, and he knows he has to make good pitches to them. They're great hitters, and both of them have swung the bat well against us. So you gotta be careful.
He had 11 ground ball outs today and 9 strikeouts, so every out was recorded either in one of those 2 ways. Is that indicative of how good his stuff was?
Yeah, that shows the slider, and it shows that they're down in the zone. Sliders are down, sinkers are down. I know he got a couple fastballs up. Sometimes it's on purpose, but when he wanted to get him down, he kept him down well.
Ron, do you envision a similar type series with the level of pitching the Dodgers bring?
Yes. Yeah, I wouldn't think there's going to be a lot of runs in the games, but you never know. Hopefully we bust out somewhere and we get a bunch.
How about winning a series? It's been a while.
Thanks, Tom.
It wasn't me for a change.
But I mean, just the importance of moving forward instead of kind of spinning your wheels a little bit.
Yeah. I usually pay attention to, at the end of the series, what we do in a series. I haven't as much just because I know I know we need to worry about one game and just getting back on the right track and trying to get in to where we're winning most of the games. It seems like we're just flipping back and forth, and we've been kind of stale as far as movement and what we've been doing. So yes, it is important to win series, and anytime you win it against a team like the Giants, you feel good about it.
Could you tell us why the decision on Fires instead of Estrada, what led to one over the other there?
Well, I think Fires, with the way he's been thrown in AAA this year, we know what he did for us when we first had him up and what kind of starts he got. And I think we were kind of going into it not sure which way we were going to go, and then needing Marco the other day, it did make a difference. We like what Marco can do starting, but we want to try Fires and see if he can come up and give us the starts he gave us a couple years ago.
Thanks, Ron.
Okay.